cheek. You want to break it? Okay. So I see. How do I try and respray if I miss my spray with an AK? That's a tough one. And then hold B-side overpass. Into the question you got asked earlier. Oh, like how different is it being a pro? Is Stu at the door? Stu lives in the same apartment complex as me.
Silly me. Yes, Stu's here.
How do you know where to pre-aim? Well, that's just knowing
I'm only
that.
pretty cute.
Let's go, let's go.
Someone just asked, how do you know where to pre-aim? What would you say to that kind of question?
I can't tell you, because I don't like to make other people better.
Yeah, I mean, like, pre-aim is just like relative to wherever you're gonna go peek. Pre-aim is knowing if it's worth it to put your crosshair ahead of where you're looking or not. Like, if there's a guy fountain, you know that's fountain. You got a pizza, but there could be a guy here. Are you gonna peek like this, or are you gonna clear like this? That's where it's gotta be incremental. Anytime you think you know where someone is, a closer peek is better. So if you know the guy's there, one of these peaks is pretty nasty. One of these peaks is pretty nasty. But anytime you don't know where people are, wider is always better because the angle's deeper. So like if you're clearing upper B, you don't want to just clear like this. Unless you like just jiggling that. But you don't want to jiggle everything. Because if there's a guy like here and he sees you jiggle, he can just swing on you. Yeah, it's Stewie.
Like correctly hold angles, listen.
The Brax angle. If this guy's coming out upper B, instead of holding here, you're like this.
Here's what happens. When someone comes out upper B, in an ESA pug, you're going to hold like this. Because that's how wide people swing.
Because instead of him peeking like this, he's going to be like, shoot. And you kill him. So you know what the new best angle is? It's right
People
here.
are so racist on the internet, bro. It's crazy.
So I got another profile to sign. I have some from last night. So this is the last profile I think I can sign right now. Stewie's playing with my dog. Stewie's playing with my bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. What's the most shrouds throw at Long Beach? I don't fucking know. It's some shit like this. He's all excited. Oh.
She's gonna kill me, dude.
Do a long tree jump.
That's it.
I try to do it this way. See, have you done the jump this way ever?
That's it. Look, she doesn't sit it. No, I haven't. Oh, she sat.
Yeah, she laid down.
No, I don't want.
Oh, you missed. Good try. Seen and doggo.
I suck at this jump. I don't practice it.
I practice it.
Mips donated $100 and says, "What's up, nothing?" and say hi to Stewie. Stewie, say hi to the webcam. Just pop your face right here. You gave me $100, so you gotta lean your face in a bit.
What she
Thank
said?
you. I know, you just said thanks. Say hi to
Say hi
Stewie.
to Stu. Oh, say hi to me.
Say supporter, bro. Hi, Stu.
There you go. You did your job.
Wow, you gotta go over and above for your fans, bro. Alright, fuck this jump.
Sit. Don't move.
What would you do on CT side if your team is all at B and you're the only one at A? Only one A long here? Talking about on Cobble? Well, the thing is Tim, if you watch Tim's demos, automatic, he plays this really well. A lot of times, I mean, any A player, this isn't just Tim, but any A player, their goal is to like play off smokes. So like, if a team smokes behind you here at the beginning of the round, you have the option of like Molotoving this. And then as it fades, you could wait like 3-4 seconds. You could hold this and wait like 3 or 4 seconds after it fades. Then smoke that.
Stop playing
Wait, what do you want me to do?
She wants you to play so bad, she's just howling it.
It's all timing though. Like playing a hall alone, what would you say? You could do some fucking, you jump peek like that or some shit. This is all timing. Obviously you can play solo angles that are kind of risky, where you're just kind of like, fucking, operas do this a lot. When I'm playing A long alone though, is really a timing game. What they have control at. Exactly. Dude, she just wants you to play with him. Her.
She just wants you to play with him.
She just wants you to play with him.
That's good.
If you lose pistol and CT, should you buy head armor on the first rifle round or body armor and flashes smoke?
You should save pistol round so you can buy knob.
Yes, yeah, pug. I generally don't like to buy head armor so you can buy nades. Alright, if you were asking, the question was, if you miss your initial shot with an AK but you want to spray, how do you recover the spray? One of the toughest things is, I have a hard pad, you guys can see. I have this hard pad on top of the cloth pad. So this is like a separate mouse pad. So for me, I feel like it's easier if...
Throw it.
Right, I miss the shot here and I drag over. But for some people with a cloth pad, I feel it's amount of pressure. So I think one thing you got to do when you miss that first shot is know how to kind of like lighten up the pressure. I don't know how it is exactly on a cloth pad, but
the ball. If
you miss that shot and you know the guy stops here and ducks, from here to here you kind of got to lighten that pressure on your mouse and then reapply it. So you're trying to have a pre-aim, you miss it, and you drag. And when you lighten the pressure, that just means like don't shoot too early. Because if you spray, if you just shoot at him and then spray like that, it's bad. Whenever you're going to shoot and you plan on one-tapping a guy, then spraying, there should always be a gap between that first couple bullets and the next one. So shoot, spray. See, I let go of the mouse button there, but there's a difference of, right? There's that bullet, right? So you wanted to shoot and then spray. So anytime you're going to miss a bullet, or anytime you think there's a chance you miss, which is anytime, you should always plan on a little gap in between when your first shot and your spray. And it's really quick, so it almost seems like you carry it, but you don't. You'll watch a lot of good players do that. It looks like they spray. They'll be like, that's all, it's a burst on a spray. Really quick. So always try to burst the headshot the first kill. Unless you have high HP and you know the guy's low and you just want to hold an off angle. Something like this, and you just go straight for the spray.
And she like goes really gently and like takes the other side of the chick and takes it.
Yeah.
So she doesn't.
So that's kind of how you correct bullets. Because the only other way you do it is hand control. And that's a rhetorical question, right? Like, how do you drive a spray? Well, you fucking drive a spray, and if you're not good at it, you're not good at it. So, that's just that. Yeah.
Let's go.
You rock, Smoke. So you see how what's his name? Smoke Supper B? Who is that?
Slummy?
They just run into this thing.
No, the Slummy. Whatever.
Hey everyone, make sure you steal that. This is another. I don't know who was telling this. Is Stralis?
Was it Slummy?
I
don't know what was Slummy doing.
I think this one goes. We don't use shit like this. We just straight own. It's a bad smoke.
I don't think that's what it is. Oh my gosh!
Oh shit! I hit the mic because you scared me.
Dog move.
Stu is kind of stocky. Stu's been working out, baby. Stu, show him.
Show him what?
Stu's benching 35 pounds now.
35 pounds.
Total.
That's less than the bar.
You still crouch and then stand back up when you commit to spray? No, okay, so there's two things you guys got to remember. I only know how to equate it to golf because I don't really, like, the only other sport I played at ice hockey, and there's not much to compare it to in this sense, but...
You show the B-Rush connector smoke. There's no B-Rush.
B-Rush connector smoke?
That'd be so good.
This one? I don't know. Is there one back here? That'd be sick. You're just like... Watch, I got it.
Don't sniff me.
Let's find it really quick. How I find it. I'll finish my rant in a second.
Bro.
What was I about to rant about? Fuck.
You said you were gonna equate it to golf.
What was I gonna equate to golf? Fuck. Oh, spraying. Okay, so I've done this in videos before where you have an option when you spray. Say this is the guy's head and that's his waist. You could start here at the very tip of the head, because if you duck, you see how those first 3 bullets are going to his head? So that way you don't have to use your hand at all until after the 4th bullet. So it's like, no hand movement, now I'm pulling down, right? So you literally just aim super high. A lot of people have a tendency to aim at the lower chin for headshots because they think they can pull down faster. But if you're already planning on ducking, you should aim as high as the tip of the head and then duck. See how they just kind of stay there? I'm looking at the not at the camera. But if you're gonna, what a lot of pros do is they use hand actions. So the reason I could equate it to golf is because a lot of times when you're playing like a short game with golf, everything in golf is, there's a different angle of every club. So you're supposed to full swing every ball. Well, a lot of times when you're really close to the hole, you do like a little swing, right? Not a putt, but like a little chip. Well, in golf, a lot of times you don't, on those short games for an easy shot, you don't bend your wrists at all. So that's what I'm equating to ducking when you spray, because it's very simple. Your swing is simple. You just don't move any. You just keep your arms together and you swing. But what a lot of pros do at golf is, at the very short game, is when they bring back, they bend their wrist a little and then they come back through. Well, that's actually harder to do because it increases your error to miss the ball and hit it the wrong way and it goes far. But if you're really good at doing that wrist action, you could get the ball to move the way you want. It's the same with spraying. It's more high risk because if you just drag down too fast or drag down too slow and you stay standing, you might not be as accurate, because it's a much easier metric to just aim and then duck and then aim high and then duck, because those bullets go up the head. And then if they duck, you can kind of pull down relatively. Like you aim high and they duck and then you pull down, and it kind of makes sense. But what a lot of pros do, which is why it's hard to explain, is they use their wrist to control the whole spray, which is like they'll just kind of come out here and see someone and then they'll just pull down, and it's like doesn't really mean they ducked right away or something. So
Esports Arena CSGO hosted you with 141 viewers.
I swing it wide, then hit the wrong ball, yeah. So basically what I'm saying is the duck spray method is more like consistent, and you're gonna get more kills probably if you feel like your aim isn't too snappy. But if you have really good aim in like DM and it's really snappy, one thing that you could do is focus on your movement more, and because your mouse hand is good. So just good positioning and you can control that spray. The problem is everyone always says when I DM, I fucking own. Well, like, first of all, like 70% of the battles you take in DM aren't realistic because people aren't looking at you, or they're fucking like a guy spawns right there and you just turn, you own him, you're like, I'm insane. This guy just right here, fucking back turn, one shot. Dude, why am I not this good when I play? When the fuck does that ever happen when you play? Jump up broken while the guy's back turned you and the other guy's looking at you. You know, like people are just like, I'm nuts. Well, that's because when you play, you're much more tense and you're focused on specific kills. And I think a lot of times, I keep equating it to golf, but it's like when you're standing over the ball waiting to hit and you stand there forever waiting. The more you hesitate, the more you suck. So when you play, a lot of times, say you're walking out upper B, and it's a fucking match and this is smoked, you're like, should I go out here? Is this a good play? Is this a one-way? Can he see me? Is there a guy top tree? I should peek here. Should I flash? Is this bad? Should I look at radar? Like, when you're not pro, a lot of times, even pros sometimes when they go through slumps, you get in your own head, you don't have confidence, you think too much. When you're DMing, you have no problem with that because you're not thinking a lot. So that's, I think, one of the biggest mental sides that's different with deathmatch in the game, because when you're DMing, you're not thinking about the consequences, and you're not thinking about much really at all. So when you play CS, the thing that's going to help you really bring your like game up a whole nother level is you just simply thinking about the maps that you play in a very literal sense. Like, how do people play B on Cobb on CT side? Alright, well, in the beginning of the round, if I'm a T and I get here right away, what can happen to me? Well, a guy can get a flash, he can jump up here and peek. A guy could be running to stairs and hold. A guy could be right here. So, like, over time, your timing becomes aware of that. You might rush B in the beginning, flash this, so if the guy jumps up right away, he gets blind, and he has to fall off. If you heard him fall off right here because he got blind, you know what he's going to do. He's going to fucking stand here or go back.
Holy shit.
So you could run up and ask your team for a pop flash. You know he's blind, so you try to kill the fountain guy, because most likely he's supported by fountain guy, and the fountain guy's not going to get blind. Whatever. Like, so when you play CS, what makes you really good Stu can contest this. Stu went pro in like 2 years.
That's not true.
The number one thing that probably made you get good in CS is what every time you die, you think of how can I have not died right there, right?
No shit.
Exactly. It sounds so simple, and everyone's like, oh yeah, I always do that. But did you really think about a solution for why you died? So I think some of it's just remembering. And everyone said, I think people get impatient because it takes a solid 6 months to like get a good feel for maps, unless you're playing at a high level. So that's not true.
He's like middle left.
Ryozi, how can you improve your spray?
Current spray is the worst.
Dude, I know, isn't it worse now? Well, you know what I always do when I watch it? I watch the demo of me with fucking the SV show impacts on. Every time someone's head's there, all my bullets are right
Both like right.
above it. Something happened with the new spray where for some reason I see it's on their head, it's like an inch, it's like a centimeter above it, always. I was watching these sprays, bro, on fucking train. The guy's out E-box and I swing. It was also online though, and that shit feels whack on regular. Rank S just now though, I had like 50 or 48. I felt like my spray was actually hitting people when I
Mine wasn't.
except on Cobble.
Because, you know, I was streaming, but, you know. Can I stay on this thing or what?
What? It's my chat and shit. You
Yes.
wanna sit on my dog, bro?
No, can I stay on the seat?
Yeah, just get the fucking keyboard right there.
Get the keyboard out of here. This is...
Mips, thanks again for that donation, homie.
Stu 2K texted you. You should follow him back on Twitter.
Sorry, webcam. I'll move you guys.
Hey, move over. Alright.
Don't yell at her like that. You want me to move her?
No.
Okay. You could ask her next
See,
to
I almost
you know.
broke it.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Did you break it?
Yeah,
No,
let me,
just, like,
class is in session. Everyone be quiet.
All right. So the next step is make sure if your team's fighting, you flash at them. Just truth. Yeah, truth lives with me. We ever do a fan meetup at a driving range, Saquon, maybe? Let's go to Stadium Golf. Fan meetup. Who lives in San Diego here?
But yay.
Yay for San Diego, nay for don't. They don't actually say anything if you don't live here. Just yay for San Diego.
At all.
Can you hit that B-hop to tree? Nah, like maybe 1 out of every fucking 20. I probably have to get into it.
Snapchat only
one,
for
right?
men.
What?
And you're a boy, so no.
What the fuck did I say?
Give me your paw, bro.
Nobody's actually
Huh?
putting the yay thing, they're just writing yay.
1, 2,
How do I make her give me my paw? Give her a paw?
She doesn't really do it when she's doing it.
4,
No,
5.
it's right here. Call me.
C5. Who's down to meet up at a driving range?
They're gonna lick you.
Don't.
Oh, that was it. Oops. The fuck?
What was that? That's what it means?
That would cry.
Here, I'll pet you. One time.
Why do I keep going far, Stu? What am I doing wrong here with my movement? Do you come at this angle or like this?
I can't tell you.
Alright, dude, whatever. Tyler's better at it than you anyways.
Yeah, I learned it myself. You gotta learn it yourself, bro.
Probably just a
Do you have a
second.
girlfriend? No. I've never seen a girl in my life.
Stu's got a girlfriend.
She's hot.
Let's start the rumor now. Stu's dating this soccer player. She plays MLS. He won't talk about it though because he's embarrassed.
Name's Mage.
See that Nordic scene I can't improve. When girls are killing the team, bro, I tell you, let's see, and that got married.
Is there a sweet spot for time spent in DM on a daily basis? Does it further his experience? Stu, what do you think about too much DM?
Too much DM? DM's not improving your aim. It's a warm-up. You got right, Mage.
Yeah, I'm in here. Got 14 seconds, yeah. We got time. Oh, yeah. Gotta change that.
What?
You know, I messaged Jordan on ESA before they picked up Freakazoid.
He wanted to join. I was like, who is Stewie? I thought you were Mexican.
And then...
He fucking this kid's a cheating Mexican when he's like 14.
Say, they should have picked me up instead of Freakazoid.
See if I can help.
Oh, we know. Maybe if we never picked you up, maybe you'd be on fucking SKDC still.
Left.
JK. Just those random folks and see where they go.
Left.
Alright, stand in this corner, line it up, go here. This is gonna land upper B. Yep. No, this is a good one for retaking, I think. It was like this, pin on that. I think it goes like left side sight. This is pretty good because a lot of times they watch across from here, gives you a little entrance. Oh shit, he's doing.
Look what this guy says. You want to prove him wrong for this guy? LOL, pro players don't make as much as you think. This guy says, dude makes a lot from streaming.
Right there.
Actually, pros make a lot more than you think.
We make about $30 a day.
Nah. About $11 a day. A little below minimum wage.
Throw that smoke. Come out here. Flash over there. Flash off this tree. Hit that. Flash off his elbow. Kill that guy. Fake tap this guy's fucking E-box.
God, this guy's
See,
baggy.
flash off his fucking nutsack.
What's up?
You guys actually want to take a drop or you take E-box? You take upper B. Oh god. You guys in C9 house right now?
Hey, you there?
Alright, what's in a question?
What?
I gotta.
Say what's in the question?
What's the question? Give me another question. I gotta close. Are you petting Mage? Stu's petting Mage. Stu likes me.
Likes dogs.
I don't like dogs, bro, honestly.
It's a good little flash, guys. Shit.
Jesus.
Good flash. For that. Fuck yeah, dude. Just push Dragon Lair. This is the smoke we've been needing.
This one's one bigger dog.
Dog? Yeah.
Jordan still look like they could be stars on Pornhub. Yep.
We're for Bang Bus.
I'm starting to think you flashed you on purpose.
Vans, or we'll be in there.
I flash you on purpose sometimes. I don't really like winning land, so.
Who is next to Jordan?
Ask Justin to stream.
Justin is asleep.
Justin's sleeping right now. He wakes up at mornings about 3 hours from now. Do you play at Mission Trails golf course a lot? Nah, I played like once the other day.
Honey, what's wrong?
How do you take your main from a decent main player to intermediate level?
It's not peace.
What? Isn't that below? Intermediate.
I'm gonna take the dog out.
Is that fan opening the mic right now, by the way?
Can I use your computer?
That or hers?
Hers.
For what?
Just
Like-
browse.
Yeah.
Yeah, browse Pornhub.